Hello students, good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the revision classes of class 7 science. Today we are going to discuss our chapter number 3, fiber to fabric. As student, you know that we have already discussed about this chapter in class 6 also. Today we are going to discuss about the different type of fibers and their sources. What are the source of different fibers? First of all, let us understand about clothes and their importance. Clothes are one of the basic important need of the human beings, and human have started wearing clothes near about 83,000 to 1,70,000 years ago. Human beings roughly have started wearing clothes 83,000 years to 1,70,000 years ago, and clothes are important as they cover our body and protect us from extreme temperature, rainfall and other climatic factors, and that's why clothes are very important. Student, as you know that clothes are made from fiber. Clothes are made from fibers, and we know that fibers are of two types, natural fiber and artificial or synthetic fiber. The natural fiber are the fiber that are originate from the natural sources such as plant and animals. They are the natural fiber, and other hand there are the some fiber like nylon, acrylic, terracotta. These are the fiber that are synthesized in laboratories, and these are known as a synthetic fiber. Student, as we have already learned the definition or the meaning of the fibers in class 6, that the fibers are long, thin and continuous filament of thread. This is the meaning, or we can say this is the definition of fiber. Fibers are long, thin, continuous filament of threads, and fibers can broadly divided into two parts. First is natural fiber, and second is artificial or synthesized. Student, fibers are broadly divided into two types. First is natural fiber, and second one is artificial or synthesized or man-made fiber. The natural fiber, they comes from the natural things. They come from natural things. For example, plant and animal. They come from natural thing, for example plant and animals, while artificial or synthesized fiber, they are prepared in labs. They are prepared in labs by human beings, and that's why they are known as the artificial or synthesized fiber. And then after, natural fiber are divided into two types. First is animal fiber, and second is plant fiber. Animal fiber and plant fiber, these are the two subtypes of natural fiber. So student, natural fiber are of two types, animal fiber and plant fiber. The fiber that are obtained from the animals are called animal fiber, and the fiber that are obtained from plant are called plant fiber. In animal fiber, there is example of animal fiber like wool and silk. These are the examples of animal fiber, while the plant fiber are like cotton and jute. These are the example of plant fibers. So I hope now you are understood about the different types of fiber. Now Artificial and synthesized fiber, as I have told you earlier, that they are prepared in labs or in laboratories. For example, acrylic, nylon and terracotta. These are the examples of artificial or synthesized fibers. And students, now let's come to our next topic, wool. Student, as you know that there are many animals present in our environment that have a thick coat of fur on their body, and generally such animals are live in cold climate. For example, goat, sheep. These are the some examples of animals that have a thick fur of hairs on their body, and generally they found in cold climate. The thick fur of hair, present on their body, this help them to keep their body warm. This thick fur of hair trap a lot of air into them, and we know that air is a good insulator of heat. And that's why it keep the animals warm during the cold climate. So by using these furs of hairs present on the animal's body, we form wool. Wool are the fibers that are obtained from the thick coat of hair present on the different animals, and from that hair we form wool fiber. Student, now let us understand another term, selective breeding. Selective breeding, what is the meaning of selective breeding? Student, some variety of sheep bear a thick coat of fine hair on their body, and such sheep are cultivated or reared by the process of selective breeding. In this process, we produce desired animal with desired characteristics. It means in the selective breeding process, we obtain animals that have desired characteristics or that have desired features, and these type of animals are obtained by the process of selective breeding. And students, now let's come to the topic, processing fibers into wool. How we process the wool fibers into wool? What are the different steps that are taken to form wool from their fibers? So these are the main steps that are applied in order to make wool from their fiber. First step is shearing, and second is scoring, and next is sorting and grading, and then dyeing, and last one is spinning. These are the steps that are followed to make wool from the fiber. Now let us understand these terms in detail. The first term is shearing. Shearing means shaving. Shearing means shaving off. It means in shearing process we generally remove the fleece of hair present on the body of the animals by the help of shaving machine, and in this process we shave off or remove off the skin of hair present on the animal's body. This process is known as the shearing, and shearing generally done by hands. Second step is scoring. After shearing the animal fleece, it have a lot of grease or wax material that are mixed with the fleece of the animals, and that's why after shaving off, the fleece need to be washed, and the washing process of the fleece is known as the scoring. In the scoring process we generally wash the sheared hair of the animals. Third step is sorting and grading. In sorting and grading process, we sort out different colors hair from one to another, and we also sort the animal fleece according to their length, and this process is known as the grading. And fourth step is dyeing. Dyeing means coloring. In dyeing process we color the different kinds of fleece or hair into different color in order to make different colors of wools. this process is known as the dyeing. And last step is spinning process. In spinning process, we twist the fibers of the animal hairs and make it into long filamentous or in long thread like structure, that is known as the wool. So in spinning process, we twist or spin together fibers to make wool. This is the spinning process. And students, now let's come to the next topic, uses of wool. What are the different uses of wool? Wool is a multi-purpose fiber that is used in different kinds of purposes and are used to make different kinds of wearing materials such as sweater, shawl and other winter wear. The different kinds of winter wears are prepared by the help of wool, such as sweater, shawls and other things. And these are also used to make blanket, carpets, bed sheets and other materials. Wool are used to make blanket, carpet and bed sheets. And wool is also used for making soundproofing. The wool or the wool sheets are used to make soundproofing in different cabins or in different chambers. So these are the different uses of wools. So students, this is all for today. See you in the next video of this chapter. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.